Here are my lucky 7 affordable springtime fragrances. Let's go. Hey everyone, welcome back. I am Scott Aromatico. Thank you so much for being here today. And like I said, today we're going to be talking about my favorite 7 springtime fragrances that are perfect for this time of year. And in particular, these are 7 fragrances that are extremely affordable, and I want to go ahead and get started. So the first one I want to talk about, I'm going to tell a little story behind this one. I was in New York. I was spending some good time. One of my good friends, Moses Hernandez, absolutely amazing human being. And if you all don't know already, you're probably hiding under a rock, but he has an amazing decant business called ChefCants or ChefCants Mo. You'll find him in the link down below in the description. He sells amazing decants of niche and designer, so definitely check him out. And he also is starting to sell some partial bottles as well. But while I was at his house for a fragrance conference, I was wearing this fragrance a lot. I fell in love with it, and this is an amazing cheapie, an affordable fragrance that's perfect for this time of year, and it's from the house of Banana Republic, and it's called SLATE. And I love the color of this juice. There's just something about this juice that was really enticing to me. And guys, this fragrance smells as good as it looks. You can pick this up online for around 20 bucks. It's absolutely amazing. I'm not sure if you can find it in a rack store. I've never seen it there, but this fragrance smells so fresh. It's so aromatic. It's so clean, and it's like got this slightly soapy vibe as well. A little bit aquatic as well, but just something so simple about this, so non-offensive. I really love this one. This is office safe. This is mass appealing. And for me, you know, the longevity is not there, but the projection, the scent bubble is. It's got an amazing scent bubble, and it projects really, really well. And I find I'm an oversprayer, so I find if I spray this a ton on clothes and in hair and all that stuff, man, this fragrance does last for about 6-7 hours on me. Not beast mode, but I definitely get some longevity on it. I'll put it to you this way. I sprayed it before work, came home from work, and my wife still smelled it on me. I know some of you have complained that you don't get a lot of longevity, but this fragrance right here is perfect for the springtime because I just love how simple it is. And it's just really, really great, really, really aromatic, really fresh and soapy clean. So definitely check this one out for 20 bucks. That is Banana Republic SLATE. Man, I saw so many of you posting about this. So many of my followers and subscribers post about this fragrance. I was late to the party. I'm sorry I didn't listen right away because this is quickly becoming one of my favorite fragrances. And I find that this doesn't really remind me of anything. And that's what I love about this one. And that's why I keep reaching for L'Homme Rocus. I love, love, love this fragrance. And more importantly, I love the presentation. This bottle and cap is so thick and so heavy. I don't know, I just like that. I love the presentation of this. And this fragrance is so good. Again, another fresh, clean, citrus fragrance that's perfect for the springtime, okay? And you can't beat the price. For 30 bucks, this is a great fragrance. Love that price, 30 bucks. And it's just like I said, it's not like everything else, okay? It is mass appealing. It's sweet and fruity, has a touch of ambroxan. And I find this fragrance, what I really love about that price of 30 bucks is it's so versatile. You don't just have to wear this for spring. If you're one of those kind of people who's stopping by and you don't have a fragrance collection like I do or don't want a big fragrance collection and you're looking for one fragrance to wear all year round, look no further. You'll have to look online for this one, but look for L'Homme Rocus because it is so versatile, works in every occasion, every situation, and is perfect for the office. You're gonna get about 4 to 6 hours on your skin with this one. All right, guys, another one of my all-time, and I mean this, you can tell by looking at the level of this juice. I've been doing this for over 2 years, so a lot of my favorite fragrances are starting to become empty, and this is one of them. This one is by Salvatore Ferragamo. This is ACQUA ESSENZIALE Blue, and when I say this, it's probably in my top 10 fragrances that I own, with niche included. It's one of my all-time favorites. I love this fragrance. It is so good. It smells so fresh and so clean and so invigorating and so inviting. I love this fragrance because it has so much citrus. I love citrus. It smells so fresh and so clean. And then there's sweet lavender in here. It's also got a sweetness coming from almost like a vanillic-like scent. And you mix it with that musky ambroxan. Man, this one is so good. There's some woods on the bottom as well to help even everything out because there is a lot of sweetness in this, but it just smells so good. I get 8+ hours on my skin. Guys, and that's not bad for this price. You'll find this anywhere from the $30 to $40 range. And again, it's just so versatile, anytime, anywhere, any occasion, and it is one of my all-time favorites. Next fragrance on my list, this one right here, Unforgivable by Sean John, is absolutely amazing. There's something so refined. I haven't worn this one that much. I always forget about it, but I've made it a goal to start wearing this one more. There's just something so refined and just so, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but this one is just really, really good. There's lots of fresh citrus on the top. Again, aromatic lavender. I'm starting to notice the theme here, what I kind of gravitate towards. But then, along with that freshness from the citrus, along with that aromatic lavender, you get a little bit of booziness, which you kind of associate in the fall and winter, right? But the booziness in this fragrance just really works this time of year. It's sweet, it's warm, and again, it's under 30 bucks. And again, there's just something so, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, elegant, refined, that I love about this fragrance. What do y'all think about Sean John's Unforgivable? Really, really good. And if you're sleeping on 3 a.m. by Sean John, that's another great fragrance that's perfect for this time of year as well. Next one on the list, and you can tell, like I said, I use my fragrances, and this one is getting cleaned out. There is not much, and that makes me sad, but I've definitely got to pick this one up. This is called Versace the Dreamer, and it's got the atomizer built in, which is kind of cool. But I love this one, and I know I've thrown around this word already, but this is refined, this is elegant. It's got a lot of white florals in this one. There's just something so clean and so beautiful about this one. It's warm, and it's got a nice, subtle tobacco note that I absolutely love. I love the tobacco in here. A lot of times you can't wear a tobacco note in the summertime, but the tobacco from this doesn't actually come from tobacco leaves. It actually comes from the flower. So that helps make this a little bit more wearable this time of year. And it's just so clean and powdery. And again, the tobacco is just a hint, okay? It's not in your face. I get about 4 to 6 hours, and I just think this works so good on cool spring days, and works really, really good when it's raining outside too, I find. But for 30 bucks, you can't beat it. This is one of my favorite springtime fragrances, and it's old school, okay? You know, it's been around for a little bit, so this is kind of a more mature scent, but you know, not bad, about 4 to 6 hours on my skin. Definitely try out Versace the Dreamer. The last couple fragrances are very, very old school, okay? These are, you know, from the 90s, late 90s, guys. And this fragrance right here, every one of you who are youthful, your dad has worn this or is still wearing this, or if you're watching this video and a little bit more mature like me, I'm in my 50s, this is a fragrance you're aware of, this is a fragrance you love and probably have in your collection. And if you don't and you forgot about it, what are you waiting for? Go back out there and get this one, because you can find it in the box stores so cheap. I'm talking about Calvin Klein Eternity, right? This one's been around forever. This totally reminds me of the grunge era, the 90s, you know, Nirvana, Pearl Jam. You know, everybody was wearing flannels and what, like Timberlands and Birkenstocks and all that, all that stuff. But I love this fragrance because it's got this really nice barbershop feel. It's very aromatic with lots of citrus. Just something I really like this one. When I start to wear this fragrance, it becomes musky and warms up on my skin, and I love it so much. And again, it's got that clean, fresh, soapy barbershop feel that I love so much. Lavender in here is absolutely beautiful. You need to try this fragrance. It's got that old school, mature vibe, I know. And you young people, if you like retro stuff, definitely check out Calvin Klein Eternity because it's so good and it works great this time of year. Honestly, this is pretty versatile, so you can wear it all year round, but I love wearing it in the springtime for some reason because it's just got this like greenish vibe to it, and that's when everything is starting to turn green in the springtime. Love this fragrance. All right, guys, we're getting down to the end, so stick with me. Last but not least, we're gonna do Jean Paul Gaultier. I know a lot of you complain to me on other videos that this is not affordable, but it is. I find this in the box stores, and in particular, I found this in Nordstrom Rack for around 45 bucks. So this is gonna be the most expensive fragrance on this list. After this one, I'm done. I'll do an honorable mention. But guys, 45 bucks is not bad at Nordstrom Rack. And this is a masterpiece to me. I love this fragrance. This is one of the fragrances that put Francis Kurkdjian on the map. This is his masterpiece. And this is so good, guys. It's got a barbershop feel. It's fresh, it's spicy. But for some reason, this fragrance is so calming to me. When I'm having a hard time sleeping at night, I spray this on my wrist because, you know, I always have my hand under my pillow close to my face, and I really, really smell the soothing lavender and the cool, crisp mint that's in here, and both those ingredients just really have a calming effect on me. So this has got a really nice aromatic lavender, Really nice soothing mint as well, calm and cool. There's a little sweet cinnamon and vanilla mixed in here. The vanilla is really strong, gives us a nice sweet vibe, and there's some woodiness on the base to help even it all out and give it a more masculine feel. Love this fragrance. What do you guys think about this one from Jean Paul Gaultier, La Mall? So good, right? And there's so many other good flankers by Jean Paul Gaultier, Ultra Mall, and so on and so forth. But this is one of my favorites for springtime. Okay, there you have it. Those are my favorite affordable, cheapie, lucky 7 spring fragrances. Now, what are some of your favorites? So before we get to that, and before you leave and go off to do whatever you're going to do, here's 2 honorable mentions. I'm going to bring up Banana Republic again. Both of these fragrances work amazingly for the springtime. And guys, this one right here, Grassland, again, I think of things blooming. I think of, baseball getting started. I think of grass, and this one is so good. I love the smell of this one. It's got a green Irish tweed kind of vibe to it. Love this one. And then you got this one right here, Metal Rain. And of course, in the springtime, April showers bring May flowers, right? It's always raining in the spring. This one smells like a fresh spring rain. It is so good. I love this fragrance. It's very fresh and aquatic and smells so good on me. So those are 2 honorable mentions for this time of year, for spring. Now let me hear your list down in the comments below. Write them out. Let my viewers know, let my subscribers know, because we're both feeding off of each other. We're learning from each other, and I love to see what you guys surprise me with all the time in those lists. You can just list a few, or you can do 7, but write them down in the comments down below. Now listen, if you all got some value from this video, please leave a thumbs up, which I know you did. And I would love it if you share it with your friends and family, get the word out. But more importantly, I'd love for you to be a part of my fragrance family. That doesn't cost you a thing. Just hit that subscribe button down below, hit the bell notifications off to the side, and I will see you in the next video. I hope wherever you are, you're finding peace and happiness. This is Scott Aromatico, out.